So today is October 1st, and in exactly 132 days, I'm quitting my job as a nurse and moving to Bali for 6 months. And not because I have it all figured out, actually, it's the opposite. I don't have a backup plan. It's just me, my savings, and the hope that I'll figure it out. And honestly, I don't want to wake up at 60 and wonder what if. I grew up in a really warm and supportive family. My dad filmed us all the time, birthdays, little moments, even us playing outside. And now, when I watch those home videos, I feel this deep nostalgia. It reminds me how lucky I am to have had that childhood, to have parents and brothers who've always been there for me. But it also made me realize something. The biggest happiness is always in the smallest moments. And I don't want to miss them because I'm stuck in routines or too scared to try something new. I want to start appreciating those small things now while I still have them. After graduating nursing, before starting full-time work, I went to Bali for 1 month and I fell in love. And not with the Instagram version of Bali, but with the freedom I felt there. The people, their mindset, their way of living more simply, more present. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like myself again. Like the happiness I felt when I was younger, discovering new things and just living day by day. But then I came back to Belgium. I started working full time, and well, life quickly became routine. It was early shifts, late shifts, nights, wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. And I actually worked in 3 nursing jobs already, just trying to figure out what I like most. But honestly, I was always stuck in the same cycle. And it scared me how quickly life started to feel like autopilot. I was living, but not really alive. So I went back to Bali again, and then again for a third time. And also, each trip was longer. I made more friends, and I felt inspired by their way of living, appreciating everything that life offers, the bad and the good, and just living slowly and living day by day. But every time I came back to Belgium, I felt like I was just stuck again in the same rush. Days were passing by, but I wasn't really living them. And for months, I searched for ways to actually live abroad, remote jobs, digital nomad blogs, forums, but it felt like everyone else already had it figured out. An online job, a safety net, a perfect plan. And I didn't. So I did the only thing I could. I started saving, and I'm still saving now, working every shift I can. And I do have a little side income with a friend's company, but it's not stable and it's definitely not enough to make this long term. And the truth is, I don't have a backup plan. I just have my savings and a little extra income and the hope I can figure it out along the way. Here's the thing, I don't think the reset starts when I land in Bali. I actually think it starts right here in Belgium. Because if I can't learn to appreciate what I already have, my family, my friends, my life here, then no place in the world will ever feel enough. And I want to spend these next months being more grateful, saying yes more often, and not letting my job make me too tired to see the people I love. Just capturing the little moments, like having coffee with my grandma, or dinner with my family, or laughing with my brother. So, to guide myself, I created a few pillars And they're not rules, not pressure. They are just reminders of how I want to live differently. To slow down, to be grateful, and to prepare for what's ahead. I'll put them on the screen so you can read them, but let me just explain them shortly. So, family and friends. For me, family and friends are huge. Before I leave, I really want to make more memories with them, like dinners, coffee with my grandma, just the little things. Then gratitude and presence. I don't want to live on autopilot anymore. I want to slow down and actually notice the small moments in my day. Then health and energy. This reset also means taking care of myself. It's just maybe going to the gym, doing some yoga, but also rest a lot. So I have the energy to enjoy life and not just work and be tired. And exploration, I really want to try some new things again, like solo dates, hobbies, like maybe playing the guitar. And of course, YouTube is a big part of that. And preparation, there's also the practical side. So saving money, also finishing my driver's license, and decluttering my stuff and preparing for remote work. Then finances, keeping track of my money. I want to keep it as simple as possible. So save as much as I can and spend only on what really matters. I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for so long, but I always stopped myself. I thought, why would anyone care about my life? And what if people judge me? But honestly, I don't care anymore. Or at least I try not to. Because even if my grandma is the only person who watches these videos and feels joy from them, that's already enough for me. Because when I'm 60, I want to look back at these videos and feel nostalgic the same way I do when I watch my childhood home videos. And I want to know I lived fully, that I wasn't too scared to try new things, to fail, to take chances, and that I didn't live with what if. So, this is the start of my life reset. 132 days left here, and then Bali. And I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but maybe that's the point. If you want to follow along, subscribe. And I don't know how this journey will look, but I know it will be real. Bye!